Check, check, check. Check, 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 check.
Everybody good? Oh, no, sorry. You give me a thumbs up when you're good. You good?
How was
Okay.
Plouffe on the line?
Hilariously.
How'd he do?
Well, he didn't get any balls hit at him, but we did show the highlight of him tripping over the mound in Oakland.
Yeah.
And so he didn't have a monitor. He didn't even know what we were showing, but the way the guys were laughing in the booth, he was like, "I know exactly what you're showing right now."
Great.
It was great. Great
Perfect.
TV moment. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Rocco, I feel like this is another game where I could ask you about a million things. There was a lot to like in this one as well. To get the series win with a couple games like this, it has to feel good. I'm sure.
Yeah, it does feel good. We played a really good ball game. There's a lot that we could talk about. As you know, what do I always talk? The pitching starts there. David Festa, he had a nice day out there. He really he threw 5 1/3. In 4 of those innings, he was like as crisp as can be. He looked great. I mean, and in the inning where he had to work a little bit and lost the strike zone a little bit, he found it and was able to keep us right in a good spot. He had everything working. The changeup was good. The slider was good. He threw some sinkers. I think the sinker was a useful pitch for him. Being able to mix that pitch in, I think, does a lot for his other pitches. Having something that runs in on the righties keeps them honest and keeps them from diving out over the plate or sitting soft and things like that. So ultimately, he did a really nice job. The bullpen guys were awesome. They flat out came in and just got outs the whole night. So that was great, and a lot of good stuff on the offensive end too.
Yeah, offensively, manufacturing a couple runs, obviously with Royce scoring there, and the send and Jeffers scoring, the aggressive base running. I mean, sometimes it's a little things. Can that go a long way, big picture, especially when you're taking on a team like Chicago?
Yeah, you're going to have to find a way to push some runs across. They're not all going to come easily for the most part. And RJ gave Tommy a chance to send him by going hard and making it happen. It was played pretty cleanly off the wall, and Tucker ended up with the ball in his hands, I think, and it ended up getting in pretty quickly. But RJ went hard. Tommy sends him. Dansby hesitates a tick with the ball, and then RJ had a really nice slide to get around. And if it's the relays executed cleanly, who knows? Maybe we're out, but you know what? You put the pressure on the other side, make something happen. And when you get your catcher, going hard all the way around the diamond and makes a slide like that, it gets you going. It was a good baseball play, and that was nice. The steal of home with Royce was pretty sweet. It was executed really well by Wally and Royce. I think that's an important run too, because they put some runs back on the board, 3-2 game. And then we grabbed some momentum back with those guys executing that, and that was really great. And in between, we had some good swings. Obviously, Buck coming out of the game is not what you're looking for. He looks like he's going to be okay. He had some imaging done, and it came back all right. So he was pretty sore though. So we'll see. But he comes around and steals the base and scores, and RJ and Correa with some really nice swings early on too, and it's nice to give yourself a lead early in the game against a good team, against a good pitcher, a good young pitcher with good stuff. That worked out really well.
With Buxton, how much of the hand guard did that pitch catch?
I'm not sure. I didn't see it. I think it at least partially hit the guard, but it might have been one of those in betweens.
Hey, Royce kind of sped into second base there. How much does the way he's running right now allow you to make that call? Whereas like maybe right when he came back, you're unsure like how good he is with the hamstring.
Yeah, I think he's in a good spot physically. I think he's running confidently. I think we're not gonna. There's no reason to be tentative. We can play the game hard, and I think he's in a good place to just go out there and play aggressively. And a pretty good sign of that we're sending him on different plays and getting him moving. But I think he's moving. I think he's moving well right now. I think his body's responding, and he's in a good place. So we'll take that. I think that him playing the game hard like that and making some things happen on the field, I think he feels more like himself when he's able to do that, and I think that's always going to be a positive thing.
Good. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
12-10 will push 10, probably Rocco, right? Soon thereafter.
Can go anywhere.
Oh, jeez. There you go. That was a lot bouncier than I. Top 10.
A little bit of Rigo.
You're braver than the rest of us. No one else even wants to pick it up.
Love to poop at the ball for that.
Oh, he has a glove in the booth all the time. He always brings one, so I'm sure that was just his.
Because since he forgot he was going to do it, I wondered if he might have left it.
Yeah, no. He always has one. It's kind of funny. Everybody good? All right, David, Rocco was just talking about how sharp you were for the majority, just the one inning that maybe wasn't the cleanest, but to be able to battle and keep a team like that pretty quiet, how big of a performance do you feel like this was for you?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was sharp for, like you said, most of the outing. I'd like to have that fourth inning back if I could. I think for me, I just need to do a better job of cleaning up some of those innings where I might lose it for two hitters or even at one guy. because sometimes it comes back and it bites you. But I thought I did a good job of sort of minimizing. 2 is a lot better than like a 4 spot or anything crazy. And then I was happy that I was able to go back out, have a quick 5th inning, and then get an out in the 6th and give the ball to Danny.
And yeah, the 5th inning, the shutdown inning after your guys, get another run of insurance across the board. How much weight do you put on coming back in the 5th and having such a good shutdown?
Yeah, I mean it's important to have a shutdown. When the offense puts up a run, 2 runs, 3 runs, that next half inning is extremely important for the momentum of the game and stuff like that. So that was great base running to end that 4th inning, I believe, and I was happy I was able to go back up and put up a 0 in the 5th.
How's the changeup feel? Looked like you got some swings and misses with it. Like, how was the execution?
Yeah, I thought the changeup was all right. I think the slider's been in a good spot, but today, I threw some good ones. But I think overall, I left a few too far arm side. I thought the changeup was okay. I really didn't think the stuff was as sharp as typical, at least the off speed. I think I bounced a few too many changeups. Sliders maybe left a few, like I said, a few arm side. That's kind of where I fell into trouble in that 4th inning, but I thought I did a good job of working around it and trying to minimize the damage the best I can.
Yeah, how after falling behind those first few guys, how were you able to lock back in and then throw strikes and get through that inning?
Yeah, I think the at bat that really hurts me is the Suzuki at bat after I got behind to Tucker and let up the single. Thought the Bush at bat, I got the 1 pitch out to PCA, and then I thought the Bush at bat was a really good job by him. I think I executed some pitches for the most part, and he's a great hitter, and I think he worked a great at bat, put me into further trouble. And then when you have a 3-run lead and you got bases loaded, 1 out, you're trying to get out of there with 1 or 2, keep the lead, and then hopefully get back in the dugout and try to provide more length. And so I was happy. Almost had the ground ball double play. Obviously, it was a really tough play for Royce and Brooks, but it was a good turn by them. And I thought overall to get out of there with 2 and to go back out and get 4 more outs was big for me.
Did you make any kind of adjustment to get back into the strike zone?
I think the mound visit helped. Pete coming out, kind of slowing me down because things were going pretty well before I faced that little stretch of a couple walks and a single. I was just trying to relax myself. I think trusting the defense. The defense was great behind me today, and getting some early offense was big in settling myself down. And I think those 2 things helped me out. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, Joe. Still 7:30 for us?
Do you have the team name picked out and everything? Do you know which one's the BI one?
Dustin.
Thank you. I'm looking at the projects on the website, but I can't find it. I don't know. That'd be cool, but not whole rest of it. For stuff like today, when it's like breaking news, one of them, okay. Except one of them, right? Yeah, well, unless you don't know everybody, yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, good to see you. See, I
No, I was moving the whole way.
yeah. Moving the whole way, sorry, my family's up there waiting for me. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Trying to get Royce. Royce should be out about a minute. Okay.
One abandoned.
Hi, Byron.
This blow up a little bit.
A little bit.
I've had the knife before, but I've never had to shoot, hold the knife, and hold the knife.
Yeah, part of the game, right?
Yeah. I interned at Channel 5, so
Oh, nice.
not this job, but my last one. No, I do. That's for sure.
back if you have to worry about an injury. I think it's just picking my times. And luckily enough, I've had volume, activity, and been able to run out a double and putting myself in opportunities to do that. So it's been nice to see the ball fall.
And great confidence in you being up front end of that double steal. I mean, certainly if they didn't think you were capable, they wouldn't put the play on.
Maybe, yeah, maybe not. So I was just happy. Like I said, whenever I'm available to play, I'm available to play full. So, if I need to steal base or whatever, but obviously it's all about timing of the game and or whatever the game calls for. And to be honest, for me, it's easy. It's whatever Rocco needs to call for. So it's been nice. He put on a great play, and Wallner ran it to perfection, to be honest. So kudos to him on that play.
Rocco said it is important. He thinks, like, how much from a confidence standpoint does it help to be able to do the things you do? Run hard, get in there, just with the rest of your game. Is it kind of critical to be able to just go out and kind of be yourself?
Yeah, I mean, for me, to play at the level I want to play at, for sure. I only have one speed, so it's hard to turn off stop running and all that stuff. But, I'm learning how to go through that and at the same time have it in there for whenever we do need a, hustle double or whatever it may be.
Obviously, back-to-back walk-off wins can be a huge confidence booster, but then getting 2 wins against 2 top teams in each of their conferences, how much can that do for you guys heading forward?
It's huge. I mean, they're a great team, and so to be able to pitch as good as we have the last 2 days, almost shutting them out yesterday. Congrats to JT for the 200. That was a great swing, unfortunately for us, but no, it was it's really impressive, man. And our offense, you can see how it's just rolling and starting to accumulate and get going, and it's fun to watch. We just got to get hot and stay hot for the rest of the season, just like the Tigers did last year. I mean, why can't it be us? Thank you for waiting for me. I appreciate it. Sorry about that.
No, good.
I was waiting too. I was trying to get out.
12-10. Thank you.